G'day guys, how are we doing? Welcome to episode number 8. Days are going quickly, aren't they? Of our trip to the USA, and happy Thanksgiving. It is November 28th over here, which is Thanksgiving. I'm not sure it's that date every year, but or just if it's the whatever Thursday it is of the month, I'm not sure, but it is also game day, so we're going to just get a little something for breakfast. Probably go to, I think there's a Starbucks or something around here somewhere, and then we'll get ready for the game. So it's about a 25-minute walk from where we are. Now, there's all sorts of things you can get. Obviously, Ubers and cars that are out because it's just, well, you can't get an Uber, and I'm not going to park the car up there. I was tempted to maybe take our SUV up there and do the tailgate party. I'm not sure how that works. I might look a little bit out of place up there trying to tailgate with no idea what I'm doing. The crazy Aussies at the football. But so there is a trolley or a bus or something goes up. It was really complicated to work out, hard to get seats on it, all that sort of stuff. So we've decided to just walk up there. It's a little bit chilly today. It was beautiful yesterday. It's only going to be about 12 degrees here today, which is again really chilly for Dallas. But the good news is the game is inside. It's a unbelievable state-of-the-art stadium, and so it should be, I'm assuming, climate controlled in there, so it should be quite warm. But yeah, really intrigued to see what a game is like, see what all the hype is about. I'm sure it's going to measure up. I think just judging by the amount of Dallas Cowboys fans that we've seen all over the place with their jerseys on, I think it's going to be big. So yeah, it should be good. And then we'll try and find somewhere to have some Thanksgiving dinner. Who would have thought we'd be having Thanksgiving dinner in the USA? But no, really excited to see what all that is, and it's big over here. It really is. Everywhere where you go, everyone wishes you a happy Thanksgiving, and all over social media with people having their Thanksgiving. I think it's more lunch, I think, from what I've seen, rather than dinner. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. And when we go out for dinner tonight, it'll be a little bit quieter. So let's get on with the day. As I said, we're just going to go get a coffee now and then on to the big game. Oh, look at this guy, eh? He's already got the Cowboys jersey on. What happened to the Patriots, man? All right, we're just on our way to the stadium, AT&T Stadium to be exact. And it's about a 25-minute walk from the hotel to the stadium. We thought about maybe getting an Uber, but we want to take in the full experience. It is chilly though. We've got the jackets on, but apparently inside it is climate controlled, so I'm sure we'll be okay. But a lot of people walking in. Looking forward to actually going past the car park and see if we can get a glimpse at the tailgate parties. We'll see if we can get a dog and a beer. We'll see if they'll give us one. But either way, as I said, we're about a 25-minute walk. Tara's holding up pretty well there with her ankle. Aren't you, babe? Alright, so we're about halfway there now. Over there is it's a Texas Rangers stadium, which looks just as big as AT&T, which is just down further. That's the baseball. I'm not a big baseball fan, so I don't know, but I think that's it. But it's a very impressive stadium as well. So this is in fact the baseball stadium. So I'm not sure, I think it might be a college football field, that one. I don't know. Either way, lots of sport being played here. And it looks like a bit of a precinct before we go in there, with all bars and restaurants and shops, which seems to be the norm over here in a lot of these cities. Big day on the sporting calendar whenever the Cowboys play, I would say, here in Texas. And there it is, AT&T Stadium. Take the bridge over. Now that's something you don't see every day. You've got lots of people driving up and down the highway there, or the road, offering people rides. Now that's obviously very illegal in Australia, but a couple of them have got taxi signs. I don't think they're taxis. Saying it's available for a ride. Doesn't look like a taxi or an Uber to me. But anyway, whatever takes to earn a buck. Tailgaters there, they've parked all the way down there. There's some here. Tradition over here, they love it. Big crowd coming in there with the Christmas people over there. Would have just sold the house for tickets, I think. Wow, what a stadium. Are they ants down there? No, they are people. Alright, I've zoomed in as far as I can just for the warm up at the moment. That's the best I can do, which is not too bad. We're just putting there.
Turpin. First down, Cowboys. Pass complete to C.D. Lamb. Off the chains. Pass complete to Turpin. Cooper Rush's pass complete to C.D. Lamb.
All right, so we're just on our way out of the stadium, or we're out of the stadium now. Well, we only got to half time. Now you might be thinking, geez, you've come all this way to watch a football game and you're out at half time. Well, we were 2 hours in at that stage. We probably planned to go at 3/4 time anyway, because there was 80,000 people at the stadium today, and it was really just a crush of people, and getting in was hard enough, let alone trying to get out afterwards. So we planned to leave at 3/4 time, but the fact that we've been going 2 hours and it was at half time, we'd all just had about enough. And look, it's a great spectacle, don't get me wrong. It's just, it can be a hard watch if you're not a hardcore, rusted on NFL fan. Not the most free-flowing game, lots of timeouts, there's lots of injuries today, which was why it probably took so long. But yeah, it's a hard watch if it's not really your thing. I'm used to the AFL or the NBA, where it's just go, 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 high scoring, everything like that. So look, I'll admit it's not my cup of tea, but the event itself was absolutely unbelievable. The stadium, state of the art, all the amenities you could possibly imagine, easy to sort of get around. That was pretty cramped inside, but so many food options. Just the whole thing was great. There's probably a few things to take out of it though. One is that it's Thanksgiving here. It's a public holiday or whatever. I think actually, yeah, today and I think the next few days are. And still they had 80,000 people to the game. And keep in mind that the Cowboys, I think, are on the bottom of the conference. I think it is 2 wins, 9 losses, and they still draw 80,000 people to a home game. Not a spare seat in the house. It was just ridiculous. And this is probably the difference that I see in comparison to, say, AFL back home. I'm not quite sure what it's like with the NRL or anything like that. But, you know, when your team's not going well, you get half-empty stadiums and people drop off. Not here. And it's not just here I'm talking about, just in American sports in general. Wherever you go, all the events we've been to, they've all been packed out, not a spare seat. And that's just amazing to see today. There was 80,000 people there on Thanksgiving, with the team that had won 2 out of 11 games. So they're a very, very dedicated, and you would think they were undefeated in the season so far. Everyone just having a great time. Everyone proudly got the jerseys on, and just having a great day. The other thing I saw was the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and unbelievably just as good as in person as what they are when you see them online. But the thing that gets me about it, you don't see this back home. Now, I don't know what it's like in NRL, but in the AFL, the girls have been pretty much blacklisted because of our woke culture back home. over here, they're celebrated, they're respected. When they come out, the whole crowd goes up. I think there's about 30 of them, but that's another major difference. Back home, cheerleaders, all that sort of stuff on the out. And you got to remember, even here in the US, they have national cheerleading competitions all over, from all girls, young girls and boys, I think, from all over the country. And in Australia, no, we can't do that. It's sexist or exploitation, whatever you might want to call it, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I love the way they do that. Another thing that struck me was serving the food and alcohol here, the food and drinks here. The food was just on another plane. It really was. Every food imaginable you could get here, not just shitty slapped together food like you normally get at sporting events. This was gourmet stuff, really good food, and just a bit of everything. And the drinks, they treat you like an adult here. So none of this paper cup mid-strength beer, all this bullshit that you get back home at our games. No, over here they'll give you a 500ml can of full strength beer, and they expect you to act like an adult and drink it accordingly. And if you don't, well, then you get dealt with accordingly. So that's what I love about it here. There's no drama. They actually had a bar here, or bars around the joint, that you could buy like full strength liquor, like spirits, out of a bottle. And again, they just treat you like an adult and let you buy it, and if you play up, then you're out. And I saw no trouble, saw no shenanigans, no idiots on the drink. It was just, as I said, they expect you to act like an adult, and that's what I love about it. What was the other thing that I really liked about it? There was so many things. It really was just a great experience. But they're probably the things that sort of come to mind, and the family element again in full play. Big on the charity fundraising here. They do a lot of stuff, and I know we do that back home, by the way, but it's just a real great atmosphere. And one thing that did actually strike me, coming from Melbourne with all the AFL clubs there, is that when you go to a game in Melbourne, an AFL game, you might have 50-50 split of fans, sometimes 60-40, 70-30 sometimes if it's the big clubs. Here, it's 99% one team. So it'd be quite daunting for the visiting teams. But all the obviously the games over here, you don't get sort of the derbies or the same teams from the same town. I suppose you get a little bit with teams like the Clippers and the Lakers and that sort of stuff. But normally, most of the time, it's one home team and one away team. And wow, you wouldn't want to be in the opposing team. Very hostile. But look, just overall, loved it. Had an absolute ball. And and I forgot one thing there. There's always been an argument in Australia that AFL football, the games go for too long. I don't want to ever hear that ever again after attending the game today. We do 30-minute quarters in AFL, 4 times 30, and it's go. These quarters are 15-minute quarters, and they go for about 40 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes. So I think I'd much prefer to have 30 minutes of action rather than 15 minutes of action and 15 minutes of stop-start argument. So I'm not going to hear that argument again about AFL footy is too long or it goes too long and they should cut the quarters back. Because as I said, I'd much prefer to have 30 minutes of action rather than 15 minutes of play and 15 minutes of crap. So just one more observation that I saw in the game. All right, this is Cracker Barrel, old country store, old home style cooking. Let's check it out. Alright, well, Cracker Barrel was absolutely packed, so we're not going to go in there. It's nearly an hour wait, so we're going to Denny's. I'm a little bit worried though, because there's nobody in here. So hope that's not a reflection of the food. Let's find out. Alright, so in honour of our American brothers and sisters over here, being Thanksgiving, I've got a turkey dinner. A mashed potato, turkey, broccoli and cranberry sauce. Taz has gone the, what is it, club sandwich?
Yeah.
Look at that for a burger from Penny Boy. Not bad. All right, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, well, let's just say the Denny's experience probably wasn't the greatest. I just got the turkey dinner. I did actually have some pumpkin pie. That I thought, what's Thanksgiving? Got to have pumpkin pie. Well, let's just say it was ice cold. No, it wasn't. I thought pumpkin pie was supposed to be warmed up. Maybe I've just got it wrong. But it was ice cold, no cream or ice cream. What's the go with that? Anyway, and it was really funny because the waitress started off like a house on fire. She was absolutely all over us and full of beans. And by the end of it, I barely got a word out of her. I don't know, bipolar, I don't know, but it was a little bit odd. Maybe some other issues. But anyway, all up, we had a great day. Football was great, even though that wasn't overly great. Still good to get out anyway with the family and celebrate Thanksgiving to some extent here in the USA. So look, that is going to do it. We're off to Houston, Texas tomorrow. So be pretty much a day of traveling, but still we can find it along the way. So guys, I hope you're enjoying these episodes. I know today wasn't overly exciting, but I'll see what we can get up to tomorrow. But as I said, hope you're enjoying them, and I'll catch you in episode number 9.